Did Brat and Judy really want a white baby daddy?
No.
You guys, this is Jiminy Cricket. I did not know who this was, but this is who Brat said the only black sperm donor looked like. Okay? You guys, this is what Judy's son, who happens to be grown, added to the trash and just left it. And Brat had a problem with it. Okay? So let's talk about it, y'all. Season 3, Episode 1 of Brat Loves Judy. Let's talk about the white sperm donor that was chosen instead of Jimmy the Cricket and co-parenting stepchildren.
Thank you for tuning in to Meet Your Girl, Miss Awesome Lawson, also known as Mama Mario. And you guys, I will be doing a review of Brat Loves Judy, y'all. So, basically, the things that I wanted to go over and touch bases on are what's going around the internet and social media is everybody's talking about they chose a white baby daddy. Okay, so how I feel about that is I really, feel as though a lot of people did not tune in for one, because if they tuned in, they would already know the reasons being. They would know why they had to make that decision. It was not just because Brat said the only one looked like Jimmy the Cricket, okay? That was not the only reason, okay? So you guys should tune in before just going all out there having your own reason, having your own like opinion and not really knowing why. So I really don't care. Their main concern was being able to choose a baby that they think would be healthy. So the color and all that don't matter. They already got black ones. Now they got a white one, okay? So, hey, ain't nothing wrong with having all shades. Okay, so anyway, congratulations. They are having a boy, okay? So cool. And that's awesome because a lot of times you want the boy to be first. So if they have another one, at least the boy will be the older brother. You know what I'm saying? So he can like beat up, the sister's girlfriend. I mean, the sister's boyfriends and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty cool to have the oldest to be the brother. Even though they already have older siblings, still, you know what I mean, in the same age range if they were to have another one. Okay, so moving right along from that, one thing I wanted to talk about is co-parenting stepkids, y'all. Watching that episode, it was kind of like cringing. I was cringing, y'all, with some of the things that was going on because it has to be a little difficult. And I want to say for Brat, but I'm not going to look at it one-sided. It has to be difficult for Judy as well. Especially like going into a relationship, and the kids are already grown. They're not in the house when you get together. So it's a change, it's an adjustment when the older kid have to come back. So one of Judy's sons had to move in, and not only him, his girlfriend moved in too. So I'm gonna come back to that later. So the issue that they're having is that he does not clean up his room. That is really bothering Brat. She does not like it. And also when they were in the kitchen doing TikToks, he came in and he put trash in the trash can, which filled it up, and he laid something on top of it as well. So basically, Brat did not say anything, neither did Judy. Brat feels like growing up, even though they grew up with like their grandparents or what have you, majority of the time, I think, okay, they had maids. So Brat feels as though that's the reason why they don't clean up. She said that they had no consequences. So that bothers Judy. That bothers her how Brat feels. And she wants Brat to be a part of the family meeting, okay, with the kids. Now, going back to filling up the trash. When he came in, he had a box and he put it in the trash and that made it full. For one, he did not break the box down. And then you put something on top of it, of the trash can. So, me personally, even if I was just the girlfriend, I probably would have said something. That's just me. I would have been like, oh, hold up. You ain't gonna break that box down? You ain't gonna pull that trash? Like, that's just me. But at the same time, I have kids. So I'm known for reacting like that even to somebody else's kids, okay? Because that's how I would react with mine. So I see why Brat doesn't want to say anything. For one, they're grown. For two, they're not her kids. At the same time, I try to look at it on Judy's side as well. She wants Brat to be a part of. Oh, and also, Brat feels as though with her daughter, when they had a meeting, they had a breakthrough. They cried and all that, and she doesn't want to take away from that. Judy wants Brat to be a part of it because she is now a stepmother. Brat became a stepmother and a grandmother all before she becomes a mother, okay? So that's a lot, y'all, because I'm telling you, some people run from that type of stuff, from that type of change, okay? I probably would, okay? But me personally, if my child have to come back, the girlfriend ain't coming. Where your folks at? I mean, I would really have to like this girl, and I still one letter. Where her people at? Okay, the grown child can come. But baby, y'all is not, I'm old school. Y'all is not sleeping up under this roof together. Y'all ain't finna be getting more than me. Y'all is not even finna be, she need to holler at her folks. She need to call her people if you gotta come back home, okay? I can show y'all where the nearest efficiency lodge at or something, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, until y'all get it together, because it don't take long to get your little apartment when you got 2 checks. So, anywho, that's how I feel on that. Brat's not wanting to be a part of the family meeting with the kids. I understand that a whole lot. Like, you gonna take care of that. And they grown. It's just totally different when they're grown, okay? It's like, I don't want to have nothing to do with it. Them is your kids. Even though they might be my stepkids, they is your kids. Like, I feel that. But I try to look at it on the other side as well. Okay? So, Brat, you are... Who? No. Let me back up. Who all of a sudden has a stepmama that's the Brat? Okay? So, they may look at you like as a role model. They may look at you as like, I mean, they've only seen you on TV, on videos, on stage. So your advice, your opinion, or how you feel may matter. And it may make a difference to them. They may take what you say and get on it. It's a kind of 50-50 chance. You never know. Because, it could go the opposite way. But at the same time, it may not. They may take what you feel and run with it and change. Like, have you ever, well, I know Judy would probably understand this, and maybe you too, Brat, but I know you don't have any kids yet. You got one in the oven. But sometimes people's kids will act better over somebody else's house. And they be like, yeah, your child cleaned up. They did this. They did that. They helped me with this. And you'll be like, my child helped you clean up. They room ain't even clean. They need the dishes over your house. The dish ain't even. Like, Some kids are like that, but that's not a bad thing because what you said, they may have not been on point at home with it, but when they went to somebody else's house, they didn't embarrass you. You know what I'm saying? So what you feel or that they should do, they may take and they may take it and they may apply it because her kids they all look like they are non-confrontational. They look like they are well-mannered. They look like, to me, that's just the feel that I get through the TV, that I feel about her kids. I feel like they may not be hard to talk to. And just like all kids have challenges. Us adults, we have challenges. You know, we all don't know what we want to do, you know, right off bat. So, co-parenting with stepkids can be really hard. And it's crazy to me that everybody was more concerned about the sperm donor being white versus co-parenting. And I know a lot of us out there have these issues. So that kind of was like, but I'm not surprised because people like to worry about things that they should not even be worried about. Okay? How is that going to benefit you? Okay? Anywho, another thing that I wanted to touch bases on, because that was my advice about the co-parenting. I know that it is hard. I try to look at both sides of the story. I see where both people are coming from. And that's just how I feel, like just compromising. Even if Brat does not go to the family meeting, her like just telling Judy how she feels about certain things, maybe Judy can apply that to the family meeting in her own words and just say how she feels. Or even ask, you know, how do y'all feel about Brat being a part of the meeting? That may work. They may say, yeah. Surprisingly, they may say yes. So you may want to think about doing that, Brat and Judy, if you're watching. Also, I'm so glad that Brat, y'all, these keep coming down. I'm so glad that Brat changed her mind about the Halloween party. I love Halloween. I love Halloween because I like to dress up. Okay, can't you tell? So, Judy likes to dress up too. Brat, you've been dressing up your whole life, duh, Brat. But I do understand why you did not want to celebrate it. I know it brings back flashbacks, okay? But I'm glad that you was not just stuck in that feeling and not wanting to compromise. You went and had a good time, even though they ain't had no more Hennessy. But you had your own, okay? Don't forget to put that bottle back, like replace that bottle back where it was. Because, you know, when you're able to drink, you might forget that you drunk that bottle, okay? But I know you said that you have you a bottle everywhere you go. But that was real funny to me. Brat, like, I drank me a whole motherfucking bottle by myself. I was like, okay. But anywho, I'm so glad that she did, you know, want to go to the Halloween party. She had a good time. She's saying that, you know, she doesn't have to have flashbacks about what happened in the past. And, you know, hopefully each year they can just have fun dressing up with all of the kids, especially the new bundle of joy, picking out outfits. I always dressed up. My kids, I always dress them up as well. We love Halloween around here. Well, at least me and Mario do. Sadia, she ain't too fun to. She just be like, just bring me the candy, and if they got some food and cake, I'll take that too. She want the food. She don't care too much about dressing up. That's up me and Mario's alley, okay? So I'm so glad that she came around and did that. And that's what it's all about with relationships, you guys. Like compromising and, you know, thinking about it and thinking about what could come of it. Not just standing in, you know, what you just ain't gonna do. I hate that. I hate when you're in a relationship with somebody and they just be like, I don't do that. And they stand firm on it. And it's nothing that's going to hurt them. It's something that they may enjoy. And they just stand firm on it. And that really pisses me off. And it's just like, you know what? I'll get rid of your. You know what I'm saying? But I'm so glad she went. That was really, really cool. And I really cannot wait until the next episode. I'm sorry, this one is late. But what I'm going to try to do is have a review on things that caught my ear and my eyes on the episode, and have a discussion. And I may start to go live to take some callers to see how they feel about these topics that I feel like should be discussed. So I want to say thank you guys for tuning in to Meet Your Girl, Miss Awesome Lawson, also known as Mama Mario. And I will see you guys on the next review of Brat Loves Judy. Peace out.